guilt kind of points at a healthy conscience कि अगर तुमको लग रहा है कि तुमने कुछ गलत किया है तो एटलीस्ट तुम्हें पता तो है कि तुमने कुछ गलत किया है.
So if I feel guilty about the things that I can't control, उससे mostly like मतलब there is this negative feeling.
So privilege के साथ हाँ guilt होता था, then I realized कि नहीं, you have to use that privilege to actually do something.
Your guilt shouldn't be a motivation to bring social change or bring good in the world, because then again that is selfish.
People who survived the Holocaust suffered terrible kind of depression their entire lives because of this kind of guilt कि they survived and their peers and family didn't.
But I think the simplest way of resolution is self-acceptance. Hello and welcome to the second episode of Full Feels, a podcast about feeling feelings. I'm Harshita.
I'm Anmol.
I'm Sankalp.
आज we are going to talk about a feeling that is unsettling, overwhelming, painful and very, very uncomfortable. Guilt. Personally, I think I feel guilty all the time. You know, from not returning phone calls to avoiding close friends, or, I'm being less productive, yeah, because of my unhealthy food habits or not exercising regularly. I mean, the list of things that I feel guilty about is endless. What do you guys think? Matlab, when was the last time that you guys felt guilty?
आज सुबह.
किस वजह से?
यार मेरा तो if I am to talk about a constant guilt in my life, it's about waking up late. अगर मैं 7 बजे भी उठूंगी I'll feel guilty, अगर मैं 8 बजे भी उठूंगी I'll feel guilty, मैं 12 बजे 2 बजे obviously 12-2 बजे तक मतलब guilt का level पार हो जाता है. That is that then it becomes sin. Then you're like shit, खत्म है सब कुछ.
मेरा भी वही है बट थोड़ा अलग, मतलब सोने का गिल्ट नहीं रहता मेरा. मतलब जब सो के उठता हूँ तब गिल्ट होता है कि इतने सारे मिस कॉल हैं, सबको कॉल बैक करूँ नहीं करूँ, उस पे गिल्ट
ओहो,
होता है.
मिस्टर पॉपुलर.
पॉपुलर नहीं वही सेम लोग ही कॉल करते हैं.
But why do you guys think we feel guilty? मतलब ये guilt की feeling आती कहाँ से?
ये मतलब इट्स अबाउट कि मतलब तेरे को कुछ करना था और तू कुछ गलत कर दी. लाइक सपोज टू लाइक इफ यू प्रोबेबली अनइंटेंशनली अगर तो किसी को हार्म कर दी या कुछ कर दी, देन दिस यू आर नॉट एबल टू टेक दैट डिसीजन कि अगर तेरे को कैसे यू हैव हाउ डू यू डील विद दैट रिमोर्स ऑफ दैट एक्शन, देन दैट सेंस ऑफ गिल्ट कम्स इन. So it's more of a moral decision that you have to take, like dealing it within yourself. वैसे वाला कुछ एक feeling.
मतलब guilt basically बहुत ही personal experience है, right? It's very
Yeah.
like it's something that you feel from within.
Right. काफी smart observations हैं. Very good.
But now that we are talking about these terminologies, shame as a term is also kind of used interchangeably with guilt. But if we really think about it, guilt और shame actually बहुत दो different चीजें हैं, right? उनका approach भी इतना different है, and guilt is a very positive thing. मतलब not always positive, but it can be positive in the way कि it can make you do something positive, कुछ positive action लेने के लिए it can motivate you. But shame हमेशा it's basically a very negative feeling. तो मुझे लगता है guilt और shame को भी interchangeably use करते हैं, but there is a lot of difference between these terms. What do you guys think?
हाँ मतलब it's pretty accurate observation in the sense कि shame it's like more मतलब an outward projection of something. It's like कि तेरा एक अगर philosophically इसको trace करें shame को, तो it's like basically you have a sense of your own being, right? कि तेरे होने का एक you know that you are there, वो वाला thing, and somebody is looking at you from the outside.
Yeah.
तो इट्स अ वेरी आउटवर्ड काइंड ऑफ ए प्रोजेक्शन जो कि बाहर से आता है. इट्स नॉट कि यू आर फीलिंग समथिंग फ्रॉम इनसाइड जो कि तेरे को रिग्रेट हो रहा है, या यू आर फीलिंग दैट सेंस ऑफ डूइंग समथिंग और समथिंग लाइक दैट. वो वैसा नहीं है. इट्स समथिंग दैट इज कमिंग फ्रॉम आउटसाइड. इट कुड बी अ गेज, इट कुड बी
Right.
अ स्पीच और अ फिगर ऑफ स्पीच, समथिंग लाइक दैट.
Hmm.
तो same would be a very outward stimuli that like affects you.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I agree with both your points कि guilt kind of points at a healthy conscience कि अगर तुमको लग रहा है कि तुमने कुछ गलत किया है तो एटलीस्ट तुम्हें पता तो है कि तुमने कुछ गलत किया है, या ये करना शायद गलत हो सकता है. बिकॉज लाइक people who do not have a conscience at all, उनको तो मतलब मर्डर कर दिया, रेप कर दिया, जेनोसाइड कर दिया, एंड देन उनको कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता कि कुछ गलत या सही किया. So yeah, guilt is actually a constructive form of negative effect, which has like the word that Sankalp mentioned, ki stimuli. The stimuli is inside of us. But in case of shame, it's a completely destructive negative. It has a very destructive negative effect with stimuli outside.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But ये guilt मतलब guilt तो it's not always positive, right? तो when a criminal is guilty, that's a very different kind of a thing.
Hmm.
So how do you feel about the negative kind of a guilt? And like how do you define a negative guilt and a positive guilt?
So I think there are so when we talk about guilt also, healthy or unhealthy or positive or negative, I think there are some things that you can control and then there are some things that you can't control. So if I feel guilty
Hmm.
about the things that I can't control, usse mostly like there is there is this negative feeling because I feel helpless. I don't know how to go about it. I start blaming myself for something that I've not done. So in that sense, I think guilt becomes very destructive. But when you feel guilty about the things that you can control, tab I think it leads to like a positive change, or you know rectifying your mistakes or changing your approach towards things.
बट मतलब हमेशा ही ऐसे होता है. लाइक अगर इट्स नॉट इन कंट्रोल देन इट्स अ नेगेटिव फीलिंग. दैट इज व्हाट यू आर
Hamesha
सेइंग.
nahi, but I think mostly, like if you look at most of the negative feelings, um,
ऐसे कुछ एग्जांपल दे.
for example, if you look at like the guilt that comes from, a lot of privilege that you have, or the guilt that comes from, being born in a certain kind of family, belonging to a certain religion. Just say India mein, if you're born as a Hindu and you are a liberal and you can, matlab you are somebody who's very empathetic and can clearly see what is going wrong with this country and how minorities are being treated. And if you sort of start blaming yourself for it, ki how you also have knowingly or unknowingly played a part in the oppression of the minorities, या तुम्हारे ancestors की गलती का भी तुम you take ownership for that. जैसे for example, जब जब ये NRC-CA protests हो रहे थे, I was in Mumbai, and I tried going to as many protests that I could, and मेरा mental state was really fucked because like I was really affected by everything that was happening. ठीक है? But I had to kind of balance my job along with it. So I used to go to work, and then like half time leke I used to go for protests. Like वो पूरा phase was really made you question what we've become as a society. The
Hmm.
trigger for me was that in spite of everything that was happening, I had to behave like a normal person, go to office. Tab I used to feel really guilty ki maybe like I'm not doing everything that I can to stop this. But later I realized ki I was being very selfish, because I was kind of drawing away attention from the real issue and
Hmm.
making it mera khud ka issue. I sort of failed to look at the larger picture. But I think this is something that all of us face in some point in our lives. कुछ भी होता है like mob lynching या अभी religion को लेके इतना polarization. Do you guys also feel it? कि मतलब sometimes you feel like fuck, like I don't even know why I am a Hindu and how do I justify it? मतलब my ancestors would have oppressed so many people, but like मैं क्या करूं?
ऊपर से अपर
हाँ.
कास्ट हिंदू। नहीं नहीं, वो तो होता था, मतलब एक
हम्म
पॉइंट पे मेरे को भी होता था, बट या देन आई रियलाइज्ड कि लाइक यू कैन नॉट, लाइक वो तेरे हाथ में है ही नहीं, व्हाट लाइक वेयर यू आर बोर्न, लाइक योर डोमिसाइल एंड योर कहाँ तू पैदा होती है, लाइक वेयर योर आइडेंटिटी कम्स फ्रॉम, दैट इज मोस्ट ऑफ इट इज नॉट योर चॉइस,
Hmm.
राइट? तो देर इज नो पॉइंट इन हैविंग अ रिमोर्स कि इतना प्रिविलेज है, एंड how do you like deal with it, uh, because the more privilege you have, the more responsibility you have, I think, as a
Hmm.
person, like मेरा तो, मैं तो, तुम लोग तो एटलीस्ट, you are a woman, I am a man, so I have even more privilege. So
Hmm.
like अगर कास्ट का लेके अगर हम बात करेंगे, तो if you see कि in a upper caste family you have the access to actually make a change in your own group, which is who are actually the oppressors. So I think we are, as a privileged person, have that responsibility of like being able to start a conversation in our own
Yeah,
circles,
yeah.
which is more
Hmm.
important, right? तो या सो प्रिविलेज के साथ हाँ गिल्ट होता था, देन आई रियलाइज कि नहीं, यू हैव टू यूज दैट प्रिविलेज टू एक्चुअली डू समथिंग।
Hmm.
हाँ, बिकॉज तुम वो गिल्ट लेके, मतलब एक तो इट्स
Yeah,
सो, मतलब
it is.
लाइक यू सेड कि टू मेक इट अबाउट योर सेल्फ इज अगेन सेल्फिश, एंड देन you realize ki like even when what we can do as upper caste and Hindu matlab people, we
Hmm.
can just make sure कि हमारे चारों ओर, जैसे if say pea pods, right? Like we need to make sure कि one day we'll have, when we have the resources, we have proper representation. We have people who are from diverse backgrounds. We have Dalit women, we have Adivasi women, we have Muslim man. We have all these people to, so like you make all these efforts to make sure कि equality और diversity maintain हो रही है, एंड तुम फिर से वही, मतलब एक इको चैम्बर नहीं बन जा रहे हो कि मतलब हाँ हम चाहते हैं कि सब ठीक हो, हमें गिल्टी फील हो रहा है लेकिन हम कुछ कर नहीं रहे हैं।
So I think कि while we can do a lot of things and we try to do a lot of things, but like तुम अपने family में देख लो, like घर पे ही I sometimes feel ki like I'm sharing so many things on social media, but is my outrage only limited to social media? घर पे तो I'm not. I don't know about you guys, but I feel so helpless. Like I try my best to try to explain it to my mom and dad कि क्या चल रहा है, but it's just impossible. Like it's just impossible to change their ideology about stuff, and that makes me feel even more guilty. Every time I share a post on social media, I'm like, what am I doing?
कैसे फैमिली से ही क्या होता है, देन ऑल ऑफ दिस पॉलिटिकल पावर के लिए यू हैव टू फाइट, एंड ऑल दिस स्ट्रगल्स एंड ऑल दिस मूवमेंट्स एट द पॉइंटलेस ना, देन यू हैव टू, एवरीबॉडी विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम देयर ओन होम्स, एंड द एंटायर मूवमेंट विल स्टार्ट एज इन कि चैरिटी बिगिंस एट होम वाला थिंग हो जाएगा, कि घर से ही शुरू होगा सब कुछ। ऐसे तो नहीं होता है, तो इट हैज टू बी बेस्ड ऑन समथिंग लाइक कुछ अलग, लाइक it cannot be based out of this social institution, it cannot be marriage or family or things like that, right?
Hmm.
तो it has to be out from outside, like तुमको you have to organize on in the basis of like what you are trying to achieve, and उस organization के हिसाब से ही कुछ कर सकते हैं। It's not about कि घर पे कुछ नहीं हो रहा, नहीं होगा तो it's a pointless exercise. You can do is have a conversation, and probably you will make a point, you will have an argument, or you will have a fight with your family, but yeah, that is all you can do. But उससे ज्यादा कुछ चेंज होगा, आई डोंट थिंक यू ऐसे कुछ you can change your family or the people, like how they think or how they perceive their society.
And I mean, to be honest, Indian
Exactly.
families are not really democratic जहाँ पे तुम जाके अपना ओपिनियन रख सको और फिर तुम्हारे
Yeah.
ओपिनियन पे
Hmm.
मतलब कोई there's nobody pays heed to your opinion. Like if you're a child and if you're like a woman, if you're a younger child or whatever. So तो मतलब बात तो ये ना, डेमोक्रेसी है ही नहीं तो तुम कैसे एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो कि इक्वालिटी आएगा और फिर
एग्जैक्टली।
डाइवर्सिटी आएगा और इक्वल रिप्रेजेंटेशन आएगा? मतलब ये तो बकवास है। हमको जर्मनी जाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है भाई
Hmm.
अथॉरिटेरियनिज्म सीखने के लिए, तुम घर पे देख लो।
So I'm just thinking if we're talking about, sort of
हम्म।
accepting your privileges and using it for the betterment of the society, yeah, being allies for the minorities or the oppressed communities, yeah, being in solidarity with them. I'm just thinking ki, do you guys think ki if you take like guilt in a positive way, it actually has the power to bring people together?
Like, as in the people like who you are trying to organize,
Yeah,
or
people
like your guilt.
people who you are trying to organize, like as a society, if we feel if we sort of feel some sort of a collective guilt, would that bring us together?
Yes, probably it will bring you together, but that guilt has to be in good faith. Matlab, it cannot be कि you are guilty of having chosen somebody who is like a fascist person, and then you are feeling guilty about it, and the next time the elections will happen, you will probably try to make a change. वैसे तो नहीं होगा. Guilt, I don't know, man. मतलब how is it going to help? But guilt will be a very एक point पे आके you will try to overcome that thing ना, then it will stop.
जैसे आई थिंक फीलिंग गिल्टी काइंड ऑफ
Yeah.
पॉइंट्स टुवर्ड्स द फैक्ट दैट यू एक्चुअली हैव अ कॉन्शियंस, दैट you have a moral ground, and that you have an understanding of what is right and what is wrong. But at the same time, like Sankalp said, ki your guilt shouldn't be a motivation to bring social change or bring good in the world, because then again that is selfish.
कुछ guilts
So
का there is
yeah,
not like the things can be undone, right? कुछ guilts like when you are trying to overcome, things can be undone with certain action or certain words or anything like that. But certain guilts cannot be like undone, right? तो ऐसे time में if you organize on the basis of, let's say, guilt, तो of course it will have the chance to terminate at a certain point जहाँ पे people will overcome their collective guilt and just stop doing what they are doing क्योंकि guilt ही खत्म हो गया. तो that is
okay. So collective guilt और काफी heavy बातें कर ली हमने. So while thinking about guilt, and I came across this very interesting study actually to take things to a lighter note, that if you are a guilt prone person, you might actually make a very good employee to a company, which is very interesting. Because imagine, like if like HR people, like I mean obviously multinational corporations do tap into this in various ways, but like if you imagine like an interview, ठीक है तुम जा रहे हो इंटरव्यू के लिए, and then because I again
Hmm.
watched this interesting interview by Ranveer Alabadia of Tanmay Bhatt, and Tanmay Bhatt was speaking about how
Mhm.
while hiring people, he would like to ask them, or he does ask them about their childhood.
Oh
Like
God.
and he says कि मतलब तुम्हारे चाइल्डहुड में जितना ट्रॉमा होगा तुम उतना अच्छा काम करोगे, ठीक है? I was like भाई क्या बोल रहा है?
This is almost like exploiting you. Matlab it's exploiting your guilt. And I think corporations have been doing this. It's not like a really new thing. This reminds me of this whole toxic productivity wala culture, which is basically कि you are being made to feel so guilty. You are
Hmm.
like, I can't take like leaves, I can't take breaks, I have to finish this project. आज मैंने इतने घंटे काम किए. And you become so obsessed with working. And सबसे funny part is कि तुम्हारा performance evaluation का एक factor is, in a way productivity. Usko you can call it something else, but they are actually, rating you or marking you on basis of your productivity, which I find very like it's really like problematic क्योंकि exploit करें तुम्हारे guilt को. मुझे नहीं लगता this is the right way to hire employees. Asking them कि are you guilty? Have you ever felt guilt?
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
हाँ.
because now that you're speaking about it, तो मैं भी सोच रही हूँ कि जैसे सेल्फ अप्रेजल तुम्हें लिखने होते हैं अपने, या स्कूल में भी जैसे तुमको बोला जाता है, ग्रेड योर सेल्फ ऑन दिस, तो विच इज ऑब्वियसली, इट इट काइंड ऑफ टेक्स
Yeah.
डायरेक्शन फ्रॉम गिल्ट, क्योंकि तुम्हें लगता है अरे यार, मे बी आई हैवंट डन इनफ, मे बी आई कुड हैव कम अर्लियर, एंड it really banks on that, and then you give yourself a good or a bad grade.
Yeah.
How sad, man.
Acha, I mean, now that we're talking about work life and guilt and so on, I'm just thinking like this is a question, and I want you both to answer it, okay? So, if you never had to face consequences for your action, ठीक है, like मतलब तुम कुछ भी कर रहे हो लेकिन तुम्हें कोई consequence नहीं है, would you opt out from doing the wrong thing or ever feeling guilty about doing anything?
Hmm. I think ये बहुत ही conscience वाला सवाल है. Like conscience is basically what you do when nobody else is watching, right? So if I'm a person who has a conscience, so I think I would do the right things even when nobody's watching. या उसका कोई consequences है या ना है उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. My actions are determined by my conscience and not by any laws या actions के repercussions.
You would opt out from doing the wrong thing at all,
Mostly, yeah.
right? Sankal?
ये ये बड़ा मतलब एनर्की वाला सवाल हो गया कि अगर दुनिया में कुछ लॉ नहीं रहेगा तो क्या वुड यू स्टिल डू द राइट थिंग एंड वुड यू स्टिल लाइक बी व्हाट यू आर एंड टेक द राइट और रॉन्ग डिसीजन बट हाँ बट ऐसा अगर सिचुएशन आया तो probably I wouldn't do because this is like eradicating the entire idea of like rejecting the entire idea of feeling guilty. Like if there is no, if you don't have to face the consequences of your action, then that is a situation where you probably don't feel guilty at all. It's that kind of a situation. तो हाँ तो
Wow.
हाँ it's since it's a hypothetical question then हाँ मतलब no I wouldn't like why would I do the wrong thing मतलब मेरे दिमाग में तो जो सही है वही करूँगा but it's only due to the consequence of that action that will decide was it wrong or right.
Yeah, but like what I understand is guilt is basically arises when there is an absence of
Yeah.
consequences instead of doing the wrong thing.
हाँ guilt arises due
So
to the presence of consequence not the absence of consequence because there is a consequence that's why you feel guilty हाँ
right,
Hmm.
right.
it's a very interesting question on how our society is organized like how we follow religion and uh, religion like how it manipulates us to do certain things and not do certain things like the very idea of ये पाप पुण्य वाला thing in every religion if you see Hinduism में ये है मतलब क्रिश्चियनिटी में वर्च्यू एंड सिन में लाइक इन ओल्ड टेस्टामेंट एंड न्यू
Hmm.
टेस्टामेंट दोनों में ही है वो और
Right.
इस्लाम में भी वो है कि मतलब जब जजमेंट डे आएगा देन यू विल बी पनिश्ड फॉर योर दिस थिंग सो यू हैव टू बी दिस right person and live your entire life as this guilt free person like not guilt free person always doing the right thing and you always have to think of the right thing तो yeah like what do you think of this thing कि मतलब how like does it affect your life at all and if it does like कैसे
I think, yeah, I think it does.
मेरी लाइफ में तो लाइक आई कैन थिंक ऑफ रियल एग्जांपल्स, क्योंकि like we had Kumar Purnima yesterday,
हम्म
right? And so for those who don't know, Kumar Purnima is basically a Odia festival where unmarried women and girls, they fast and they keep like a वो पूजा करते हैं चांद की और तुलसी के सामने, and there's a lot of sweets and nice things, but the concept behind it is कि आप अच्छे पति के लिए प्रे करते हो विच इज वेरी फनी, राइट? तो बचपन में इट यूज टू बी लाइक बहुत मजा आता था इन द सेंस कि यू नो समथिंग न्यू इज हैपनिंग, और तुम सुबह उठ रहे हो एंड देन यू मीटिंग कजिन्स एंड फ्रेंड्स एंड यू डोंट रियली नो व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन, सो इट यूज टू बी फन। बट नाउ इट्स लाइक मेरे को नहीं चाहिए पति मैं क्यों करूं, मैं क्यों सुबह उठूं? एंड द फनी थिंग इज सूरज उगते टाइम पूजा होती है, चांद जब आता है तब पूजा होती है। सूरज उगना यहाँ उड़ीसा में तो 5-6 बजे, एंड इट्स अ पेन फॉर मी टू वेक अप, सो मुझे नहीं करना था। फास्टिंग तो मेरे घर पे ऐसे थैंकफुली नहीं है इतना स्ट्रिंजेंट, बट इन द मॉर्निंग व्हेन आई वोक अप लेट yesterday as usual, I felt really bad. Like I felt ki I should have woken up, even though I don't believe in the essence of this festival. And it's every day, like शाम को पूजा करनी होती है, मम्मी सपोज बाहर है, तुम पूजा नहीं कर रहे हो, you just do it because your parents want you to. But then obviously it comes from this religious guilt. It comes from, you know, it comes from religion. So you can't really deny the fact that it doesn't come from religion and it's just your parents guilting you. No, it does come from religion.
Yeah, I think even when I think of religious guilt and mere real life experiences, something that I really feel guilty about is this weird orthodox taboo about, around menstruation. ठीक है, सारे जितने भी टैबूज है उसके अराउंड नथिंग मेक्स सेंस, but still like this whole concept of not visiting temples, you're not touching things, you're not entering the kitchen, this is so like imbibed in the religion and in the mindset of your family and parents, it's really like difficult to question it. But still, like when I try to challenge this, and I have tried to visit a temple during my periods, but I still ended up feeling guilty because मुझे लगा कि शायद I'm doing something wrong because बचपन से I've been said कि this is wrong. तो मेरा वो rebellious action was also, मतलब I did not really feel good about it.
हाँ, this pure impure वाला thing is interesting कि मतलब it's a very like ingrained thing, like that is how like caste functions, right? कि
Yeah.
this thing to pure है या impure है, you can touch this and you cannot touch this, तुम पहले जिन like your पूर्व के जन्म में क्या थे क्या नहीं थे, that will decide what will happen, like everything is there just to like put some kind of guilt on you कि अगर कुछ नहीं हुआ ना तो भाई शनि का आ जाएगा तेरे ऊपर प्रकोप, वैसे टाइप का थिंग है थोड़ा।
I was just thinking how, like, not just in religion, but like imposition happens बहुत तरीके से. Like even when you look at, how guilt is passed on through generations. जैसे, especially like in middle class families, you would always see like parents having some sort of dreams that they couldn't fulfill, and फिर वो impose करेंगे अपने बच्चों पे. And then if the kids don't really want to like do that in terms of career or whatever, then they would be made to feel guilty about it.
This episode is such an attack on my parents.
Like we're talking about projection right now, right? Like कैसे मतलब एक victim blaming रहता है कि otherwise you, if you don't, if you haven't achieved something, then if I haven't achieved something, then the next generation or my peer will achieve something in that sense. So it's a kind of guilt that you it's like a defense mechanism that you develop ki if you are not able to do that, then you can just project that thing on somebody else and you feel better about it. So since we're talking about a defense mechanism, like there are a lot of different defense mechanisms that way, guilt ko leke, like sometimes you just project it, sometimes it's just repressed inside you, like you just try to keep it inside. The guilt is just inside and it goes on repressing, like you become impulsive and more impulsive about it. And there is also this defense mechanism where like you share a feel of like a feeling of being guilty, and like you try to come out with your like joke telling or something like that. Like most of the comedians right now, like जो भी अभी scene में है, generally if you see they are from this corporate background, and वो लोग आते हैं एंड दे जस्ट शेयर देयर वॉट एवर देयर रिप्रेशन इज कॉर्पोरेट में जो जो फेस किया एंड दोज काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स राइट. तो या तो उसमें एक शेयरिंग होता है कि यू टेल योर गिल्ट एंड यू टेल योर थिंग्स दैट आर रिप्रेस्ड इनसाइड यू दिस through this joke or something, any kind of thing, like you try to
Hmm.
express that thing, right?
Hmm.
So like how do you see the defense of guilt in that sense? Is there really any defense or a resolution to this guilt that I'm having?
Hmm. Very interesting. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of, like you said, when you were talking about projection, I was thinking about a lot of victim blaming that happens, and I mean, a lot of gaslighting, right? Because
Yeah.
gaslighting is so rampant. Like, you see, you know that you've done something wrong, and you know that there is no defense to it. So you just question that person and you just tell them that, oh, I was just joking, or you're just crazy to think that I meant that, or you say something like that. And mm, it comes from a place of guilt, obviously, but it's such a horrible resolution to feeling guilty,
Hmm.
right? And then that should not be a solution. Like, it's so messed up.
But yeah, defense, हाँ मतलब there are like different kind of defenses, right?
Hmm.
मतलब एक one is this victim blaming, one is like you share it and you just let it
Hmm.
out, or the other side is like you keep it inside and do some self harm or something like that to the in the extreme
Right.
cases.
But I think the simplest way of resolution is self acceptance.
वही है कि like you cannot always accept the guilt ना, मतलब तुम it's not always about acceptance. It cannot be the universal solution to all guilt. Well, let's say एक crime कर दिया कुछ, तो would you accept? But still you need some kind of coping, right?
Hmm.
But I think the only healthy coping mechanism is accepting.
Healthy, yeah.
बट और एक इंटरेस्टिंग डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म ये है कि like you have did something terrible, then you try to like be this um, holy person and you haven't done anything, and now from now on I'll be the best person and I'll be a very virtuous person from right now. Do you
Yeah,
have
I'm
any
just thinking because I'm thinking about Madman Ka Don.
Hmm.
Because every time he fucks up, he like tries to, like, erase the past and like start from a clean slate. And when his marriage with Betty ended up, and then he married Megan, and he was like, I'm going to be like the nicest husband, and I'm going to, support my wife and not cheat on her, and blah blah blah. But you cannot do that. You cannot have a fresh start without resolving, these deep-seated issues. I think you can't. I mean, people do it, but I don't think you can do it successfully. I mean, it is bound to, spring back one day or another.
But I don't know if like you always have the mind space, yeah, energy to resolve everything. Sometimes it's, I don't know, ideally karna chahiye, but like sometimes it's healthy to, just realize it and move on. I don't know. Because
Hmm.
resolution takes a lot of you, right? So it's very difficult, I think, when people ignore it and like try to move on. It could be because like us point in time mein they didn't have the mind space, but sometimes it does come back to you.
Yeah, like a good example would be uh, let's say a person who has fought the war or something like that, then he's facing that crime, that essence of that crime that he has did, and the consequences of that action later in his life. Just say uh, all the entire the disease of
Hmm.
PTSD and all. कि ये गिल्ट आके it you are not able to overcome that consequence of your action, and it just builds up on and just you feel that fear inside you कि मैंने ये क्या कर दिया, and it comes on later. Like it's a defense mechanism, like where your guilt is basically postponed to a
Hmm.
certain point.
Yeah.
Right. It's so interesting that Sankalp mentioned the war and PTSD and the guilt of being in the war. But now it makes me think of something which is very unique when it comes to guilt. In the sense कि there's something called survivor's
Yeah.
guilt, right? जैसे like you suppose you were in an accident and you were in a car and there were three more people, so there were four of you in the car and you were in a horrible accident and all three of your co-passengers, suffered either horrible injuries or they passed away, but you came out of it, without, any harm on you, and suddenly you feel like a lot of guilt in the sense that, maybe, I mean, you feel that what did I do to be saved and why didn't I get hurt? And you feel, I mean, it's a real thing. A lot of people have shared their experience of survivor's guilt. How do you think that happens? Because I think it's a very unique thing which is only exceptional with guilt, you know?
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's very like intriguing in the way ki um while like you were given the blessing of a life and you managed to survive a crisis and you should ideally feel good about it, but there is this guilty feeling ki I couldn't save like other people I could have saved. Yeah, I deserved um to die or whatever. But like it's a very complicated thing. I don't really like, since I have never experienced it or I've never like seen anybody experience it closely. I don't know if I really understand
Hmm.
this.
Hmm.
Right.
मैंने भी like I haven't experienced it, but I have this very popular character in mind जो who becomes this hero after this thing. Like वो शहर का हीरो बन जाता है, the Dark Knight, because
Right. Yes.
Hmm.
तो बेसिकली वो like people, sorry to say, who don't know Batman, he's a hero basically, जो एक दिन जाता है जोरो फिल्म देखने अपने गॉथम सिटी में, और जब वो वापस आता है थिएटर से बाहर बैक डोर से विथ हिज पेरेंट्स, he's a kid of 10 or something, and this guy probably joker or something, I don't know, काफी उसके आगे है, हाँ, yeah. So this guy comes and just shoots his parents and he's just alive, और वो देखता रहता है, and due to like it may be probably survivor's guilt in that sense कि वो बच गया, and due to that horrible incident, it changed him so much that he takes certain decisions in life that leads him to become this uh, savior of a certain kind. I don't know. Yeah,
Hmm.
but
Wow, I had
Yeah.
never thought about Batman, from a survivor's
Hmm.
guilt point of view.
और एक ये भी है कि like people who have actually faced like ये वाला thing in, if we look at history, then it is obviously like there are a lot of incidents of this kind, like Holocaust एक example होगा जहाँ पे people who survived the Holocaust suffered like terrible kind of depression their entire lives because of this kind of guilt कि they survived and their peers and family didn't. And there are like lot of
Hmm.
examples of like एक तो famous example होगा प्राइमो लेवी वाला example,
Hmm.
like where this guy मतलब उसका book भी है उस पे completely, and then later in life he just dies by suicide only, due to probably due to this only.
Wow.
So yeah, survivor guilt is a very, I don't know, man. It's a very, I have thank God I have never
Yeah, it's a
experienced
very
it.
Mm.
I
fucked
just
up
know these
feeling to have.
stories. Yeah, must be.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
scary. Okay. We are going to lighten the conversation a
Hmm.
little bit and talk about something very interesting, which again I think is unique to a feeling that is, given a negative connotation like guilt, which is guilty pleasure,
Hmm.
Ah,
you know, because इतनी सारी चीजें हमें बेची जाती हैं इस नाम पे कि have this ice cream because guilty pleasure, and engage in this guilty pleasure, or ये करो वो करो, because it is forbidden. but but that is the reason you enjoy it, because you can't do it, it's wrong to do it, and that is when you enjoy it. So what do you guys think about guilty pleasure?
hmm.
I think guilty pleasure तब होता है when there is a conflict between, what you're supposed to do and what the society expects you to do. ठीक है? So it's a very externally imposed thing, I feel. कि, for example, like when we talk about all these cringe movies या Bollywood के एकदम popular movies, we
Right.
मतलब in our alone time, yeah, when nobody is watching us or judging us, we might indulge in them. But like when we are talking to our friends, we would be like, "Fuck ye kya? Like this is nonsense." And who even watches this shit, right? So I think it comes from trying to create this image about yourself, ki like I belong to like a certain social class. I have this refined taste in art or whatever. तो मुझे लगता है it's I don't know if it's guilt यार, because it's such an external thing. I think it's very close to shame because the society is imposing it on you. So while you're enjoying, मतलब doing whatever you're doing, but deep inside you're feeling कि fuck, I'm not supposed to enjoy this. तो मैं क्यों enjoy कर रही हूँ? So मुझे लगता है it's while it is called a guilty pleasure, it's not related to guilt, but it is related to shame and embarrassment.
Hmm.
nahi, I don't think so. Like most of the thing that you talked were like ठीक थे, but it's not exactly same नहीं है, because it's something that you do na, it's not your decision, like it's not somebody else's decision, it's your decision really that you're taking. Like if you secretly like a film, then it's all about you only, like you are taking pleasure from that thing. It's not something you may not admit that you like that film in front of everybody, so that is your guilty pleasure, ki you like this film secretly, and there is this sense of secrecy in your pleasure that you wouldn't share with anybody. So it comes out of that, like it's not a it can be a thing that comes from outside, because yeah, because of your peers, uh, that thing you wouldn't share with everybody, but it's not outward, it's inwardly, more inwardly, I think.
I think if we flip the question, we will understand it better, in the sense that अगर वो चीज does not become guilty, like it does not make you feel guilty, would you still enjoy it?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah,
Like,
because whatever you are doing or watching, or whatever, how, no matter how you are having that pleasure, it's of course,
hmm,
you like it. That's why it's pleasurable experience. But it is due to this
hmm,
structure that you are in, like it can be your family or your friends or whatever it is. That is why you feel this sense
hmm.
of guilt. So the pleasure is always there. That's why it is guilty pleasure. So you enjoy that process, and because there is no consequence of this guilt, so of course you will go on enjoying it.
while it is called guilty pleasure, am I actually deriving any pleasure out of it? Like I am in some sense, but at the same time, while doing the act, doing whatever that I'm doing, I'm feeling guilty, right? And that's not a good feeling. Matlab, if I want to have like a pura family pack of ice cream, while I'm enjoying having ice cream, at the back of my mind, I'm like, this is wrong. Maybe I'm going to die because I'm having a bucket of ice.
Why would you
It's
die?
it's fear. It's not guilt.
No, it's a combination of guilt and
हाँ, I think I like the things that I consider my guilty pleasures. If you will remove the guilt out of them, I think pleasure थोड़ा कम हो जाएगा because it is
Yeah.
more fun when you're feeling a little guilty about it. I mean, it's
Hmm.
my personal
Hmm.
feeling.
For some people, I
Hmm.
think guilty pleasure is like good feeling of guilt. And for some people, it's actually like it ruins the experience of
Hmm.
whatever you're doing.
गुड फीलिंग तब है जब
Yeah.
फीटिस होता है देन इट इज अ गिल्टी प्लेजर
Hmm. Acha. So I have this like really interesting question, and I think it would be like the perfect question to end with. So imagine that, we lived in a guilt-free society. If our society had no like guilts and people who never like would feel guilty about anything.
Hmm.
So if you lived in a guilt-free society, how would you live differently? What are the things that you would do? What are the things that you wouldn't do? And हमारी life कैसे change होगी?
Imagine all the people living guilt free. Oh,
I think it would be really crazy. I think because for me, like if you are, a guilt prone, or if you're somebody who feels guilt, then you have a nice, healthy, functioning conscience, ठीक है? But if you don't feel guilt, ठीक है? तो अच्छी चीजें तो आप करते ही जाओगे, अच्छी चीजों से कोई बुरा नहीं होता. वाओ, आयरनी.
how nice.
बट लाइक बुरी चीजों का फिर तो कोई एंड ही नहीं है यार. लाइक हाउ विल यू एवर, आई मीन देयर इज नो स्पेस फॉर रेजोल्यूशन बिकॉज देयर इज नो स्पेस फॉर एक्सेप्टेंस, बिकॉज वो फीलिंग है ही नहीं कि आपने कुछ गलत किया है. तो आई डोंट थिंक आई वुड वांट टू लिव इन अ वर्ल्ड व्हिच इज गिल्ट फ्री.
Imagine there's no heaven. ठीक है थोड़ा सोचते हैं क्या है. Then it is also given कि I wouldn't do anything wrong because I live in a guilt-free society. Is that so? Like तेरा hypothesis पे ही build कर रहा हूँ
मेरा
मैं. Is it so?
हाइपोथेसिस सिर्फ ये है कि किसी को गिल्ट फील ही नहीं हो रहा है. अब कैसे लोग रह रहे हैं, आई एम क्यूरियस अबाउट दैट. पूछ रही हूँ.
हाँ probably that मतलब then this is the question कि मतलब are you like the people in this society are basically not projecting their guilt. It's not कि nobody is doing anything wrong. Like you'll always do something wrong and you'll feel guilty about it. So there cannot be a guilt-free society at all, which is my thing.
हाइपोथेसिस ही
So
रिजेक्ट हो गया तेरा. सॉरी हर्षिता.
क्या यार.
या अगर तू यूटोपिया अगर सोच रही है तो इट्स बेसिकली इट कैन बी अ यूटोपिया लाइक वेयर पीपल डू नॉट project their guilt on somebody else and their peers, and the peers also support the person like the individual in their own place, and they do not project their own guilts and their collective guilt on him or her. That can be a utopian society. It cannot be a society where nothing wrong is being done and there are no consequences of that wrongdoing. So ऐसा utopia तो I don't think can exist. मतलब तेरा I don't agree with your hypothesis.
राइट.
Okay, so with this disagreement, we'll just end the episode and come to realize that we cannot really have this Harsita's utopia. There will always be guilt, and we have to deal with it and learn to cope with it.
And in the next episode, we are going to talk about greed, लालच.
लालच बुरी भला.
वो तो हमें नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में पता चलेगा कि बुरा है या अच्छा है.
Okay, so as the episode has ended, I would do the generic, request of following us on Instagram. We go by ppods_in. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and please subscribe our YouTube channel and keep listening to us. Thank you so much. We are available on all major podcasting platforms, that is Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, and other platforms. So stay tuned.